Yes,
I just
sir.
don't know how to do that, man.
That's right. That's
It
right.
ain't in my DNA.
That's right, man. What it is, what it is, what it
Yeah.
is, man. This is something new and improved, man. We got something live for y'all tonight, man. We actually gonna be looking at the camera a little bit tonight, man. We got Y Drayster in the building, and he's live, man.
What's up with the world? What's going on with y'all?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling amazing right now. You
Yeah.
know, it's a beautiful thing. 2021 is looking real nice. I wasn't complaining about 2020 though. You
Okay,
know?
okay. You feeling a little pressure being live right now?
Nah, not at all, man. I
No.
ain't worried about it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
always looking regardless.
That's
You're
right.
doing something right, they always looking anyway.
That's right. That's right, man. So where'd you get this name from, bro? Let's talk about your name first.
It was just a nickname that stuck with me since I was a kid, you know. Dre mixed with gangster was Drayster. Young, I was the youngest out the clique, you know. It just kind of stuck with me.
Okay, okay. So Y was for young.
Yeah.
Got you, got you. And you dropped that and just became with the Y Drayster.
Yeah, for sure.
Got you.
But when I got serious with the music, it was too many youngs out there, so I had to switch it up a little bit, and I just did Wide Drayster versus Young Drayster.
Okay, 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 okay. And when did you start doing music, you think?
I mean, I've been rocking with music for the longest, but seriously doing music was probably like around maybe like '06. I started messing with distribution, but we was pushing stuff in the streets back in like '02, you know,
Okay.
'03. So
Okay.
I've been in the game since we was popping out the trunk, you know.
Got you, got you, got you. And what, you came in with tapes, CDs? What was you coming in with
Tapes,
the
cassettes, bruh.
Yeah?
99, we was getting them for 99 cents at the warehouse or Sam Goody.
Yeah.
And we would just come, hit record, pass the mic around, and boom, that's how we made mixtapes back then. It wasn't no real
Damn.
studios.
Yeah.
Just playing around.
Damn.
13, 14 years old.
Who was
know?
who was you rocking with back
The
then?
Click. Plus, Dub Fuego came a little bit later. My young homie Eddie Mack back then. Savage came through. Just the trays, basically. you
Yeah?
know? Yeah.
Okay, okay. And this is back in the days when 13, 14, 15. He was rapping with
Yeah.
y'all back then?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn. Oh, okay, was it the Click then or what was it then?
Nah, it was just the trays. It was
The
just
Trays.
the family back
Okay,
then.
okay, okay. And who came up with that name? How'd that name come about?
Trays is just a cousin family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we was closer than friends, closer than but we wasn't brothers. So we was the next closest thing, cousins. You know,
Got you.
cousins family. We all looked out for each other.
Got you,
You
got
know.
you, and that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Got you, got you. And you was in Dago, or where were you at when
Dago at the time.
Dago
yeah.
at the time?
Paradise Hill. Shout out to the Hillbillies. You know?
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. And
yeah.
how long you been in Dago for?
I've been in Dago on and off like half my life. You know, I came out here when I was about 11 and a half. I stayed till I was about 19, bounced back to Sac for like 5 years, hit Vegas for 5 years, bounced around,
Okay.
touched some St. Louis, some Phoenix, but I came back. I was in Carlsbad for 5 years.
Okay.
Been chilling out in Oceanside for a couple years, you know.
Okay,
I love
okay.
Dago. I
Hell
love
yeah,
Dago. It's
hell
my
yeah.
second home.
Got you. Where were you born at?
Sacramento, East Side Sacramento, White Rock neighborhood.
Okay, okay. Let
Yeah.
me know something. Let me know
Mi
something.
corazón, you know?
You feel me? So
Yeah, I
how
love Sac.
how was it? How was it going from Northern California to Southern California? How was
It
that
was
transition?
different, man. I was broke when I came out here at 11 and a half. So I came out here with a pair of $7 East Sides from Payless, which was the imitation Chucks.
Yeah.
These kids
Yeah.
out here got $100 shoes, $150 shoes.
Yeah.
And I was out there with a bottle of Windex just trying to clean my stuff every other day just to look decent. You know what I mean?
Looking fly.
Because if you had your pants over the East Side, you couldn't tell they wasn't real Chucks. You know?
Got you, got you.
But where I come from in the hood, everybody was broke in White Rock. So
Right,
it didn't really
right.
matter. But out here, there was a lot more money out here in Dago.
Got you.
Couple people try to roast me, so I had to, choke a few people out, slap a few people up here and there, just
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
let them know I wasn't the one.
These shoes will still whoop your ass.
That's what I'm saying. You might got more bread than me, but you ain't got more hands than me, and
That
you ain't
part.
finna disrespect me.
Yeah. So did you go to high school out here or up there?
I went to high school down here.
Down here.
Between Charter and Morse, yeah.
Okay. What? I'm sorry. What schools?
Morse is where I started, then it didn't go gravy over there, so I finished up in Charter.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
Yeah,
Got you. Okay.
yeah.
Where's Morris at?
Morse is in like the Skyline neighborhood.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Southeast type shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you came from NorCal, you moved to Dago.
PH, yep.
Got
Paradise
you.
Hills.
Got
Moved
you.
out there.
How
I was an athlete when I first came out here. We were just balling in the street 7 days a week, you know.
Was you playing? Was you playing in high school?
Nah, man, I was already getting money slanging, you know. I was
Got you.
trying to get the money.
Got you. Got you. So how old were you when them tapes come out the trunk?
Those were like we started recording them at like 14, 15.
Mm.
So we were already doing that, pushing a little tree, just trying to make some noise, trying to
Right.
get it how we live it, you know.
Right.
And yeah, that was it, man.
So it was you, it was Plus, and who else was in the crew back in the
Me
days?
plus Trey 40 was with us, still is. Who else was rolling with us back then? A couple people I won't name because we had to, part ways with them.
Okay.
But Guy, doing stupid 27 years right now. He was with us. Sav was with us. He's still out. Ruthless was with us. He doing 35 with a kickstand. So
Sheesh.
yeah, man. I'm one of the
Gotcha.
last ones that left. You know.
Got you. And growing up in California, you know, there is that lifestyle. How did you avoid that lifestyle?
Man. Well, you know, we got into a lot of troubles, but I avoided like the gangbanging and stuff because I read a Malcolm X books that really changed my life. You know what I mean? I was always like, I wanted to see my people coming together. Like where I
Right.
grew up, it's all, you know, gang banging, drugs and all that. I was like 7, 8 years old thinking like, what if all the blacks and Latinos got together and we went against the police? What could we accomplish?
Got you.
This is the type of stuff I was thinking because I would see us fighting every day for what reason? It was like third grade when people started asking, where you from? What you claim? What you banging? It's like,
damn.
like, bro, I'm trying to be an athlete right now. I'm trying to make
Right.
it to the NFL, you know?
Right.
Like, I ain't with all that, you know? So,
People in
but,
Iowa and Nebraska don't understand that California living.
nah, they don't understand it. The pressure is on real early, and if it weren't for role models like Malcolm X that really opened my eyes and showed me like what genocide is and how much of a problem it is us killing each other, how can we really, you know, come together and build an entity worth, you know, doing some damage if we fighting each other off. The
Right.
government is looking back. They love gang banging because we taking our real soldiers out.
Right.
Some of the realest people that can really be in positions to get us to that next level aren't here no more because we took them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just an ugly thing.
Do you think some of these leaders that are in the music do get taken out by the government? You think this has something to do with that, or you think that's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's police that kill people and leave gang flags on them, you
Yeah.
know, rival colors when, you know, just to try to stir stuff up in the streets.
That's crazy.
It happens. It's a fact.
Yeah.
The only two people that ever robbed me in real life were the police, SDPD and SPD.
Sheesh.
So it's
He said the only two people that have ever robbed me in life was the police.
Yeah.
That's some real shit right there, bro.
I'm not talking about no little owe me money off a zip back in the day. I'm talking about
yeah. Took my shit.
yeah,
Yeah. Damn,
Yeah.
bro. Damn,
the
bro.
police.
He said the
They
police.
ain't protecting and serving that around me, you know.
So when you said you was trying to be an athlete, man, what was your sport forte?
I was football all day, every day. I was basketball too, but football was my thing. I was young Jerry Rice out there
He said young Jerry Rice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You was playing whiteout.
all day.
Yeah. Did you ever play any kind of collegiate, like any kind of like any kind of in league type play or anything like that?
Baseball when I was young, but by the
Gotcha.
time I was old enough to play high school football, I was already trying to get the money.
Got you.
Like I
Got
said, I moved to a apartment complex in PH, and all we wanted to do was play football, and they wouldn't let us do it.
Got you.
Manager hating on us every day, calling security on us. So it's like, all right, what else can we do? And that's when we started getting into everything else. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Well, I
you.
know how to get some money.
He said,
you know?
I'm gonna figure that out. You know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah.
So when you were 13 or 14 and you're getting into the music, are you doing music here and there? Are you doing music every day? Is this like a fuck around type of thing, or what is
We
this?
doing music in between handling business. So we doing music 3-4 times a week. It's not a priority, but it's fun. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
We get out here, we make this money. Let's talk about it. You know, the energy, like, you know, we young making real money. Let's
Right.
talk about it. You
Right,
know?
right.
Where the mic at? Who got a blank tape?
Yeah. So you were already thinking like, I want to do this rap shit at that age.
I always loved it. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
I didn't think I was talented enough to be honest, but I knew eventually I was gonna own a label, put out music on artists, and make money off it, even if it wasn't me personally.
Got you.
And it wasn't until I became good enough to where I became, you know, low key a threat to certain artists, and I started understanding like, wow, I'm actually decent. It took years though, but then I was like, I could really make some bread off this, you know.
Damn. Okay, so what was the first time that you kind of ate off this shit? That you was like, did you make, what was it, like $100 a day?
The first time I really ate off it is when we dropped the Mathematics with me, Tiny 80, Pistola, and I want to say Plus did the intro on there. But we pressed that thing up. To be honest, we did it in a hood little trap. You know what I mean? It was like crawling over people, you know, to get to the back room at
Sheesh.
2 a.m. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
it was the straight, you know what house. So we dropped that track and it was heavy. Like I felt it.
Yeah.
And it was so hard that I had invested in a CD burner and I had pressed I started out with 100 of them. Spindle was gone in 2 days.
Damn.
So we pressed about 1,000 of them up, and we sold them anywhere from $5 to $10. So we collectively made a little over 10 G's with that thing, because there was people who would tip on top of that. You know what I mean?
So I want to say, as soon as you probably made that investment with buying the CD burners, when you said I'm all in.
Oh, I'm all in. I'm
Yeah.
all in. It ain't no going back.
Hell yeah. Check this out, man. We live right now. Give me 1 second. I'm just want to double check this feed.
Let's
just give
do
me
it.
1
Let's
second,
do it.
man. Because
What's up with y'all?
Shit, you know?
What's up with the world?
Yeah, man. We got white.
Yeah. I can't see this far, so I don't know who's in here right now or whatnot. My eyes ain't all that. I see some waving. What's up to everybody rocking with me, though? Hey, I will say this, though. Hip Hop Alumni with me, Chewy, and Triz is on all streaming platforms right now. Get It With Me and John Gibbs is on all streaming platforms right now. What's that track with me and Light? Fake Ballin' is on all media platforms right now. So tap in, search Y Dracer wherever you're listening to music. Drop some 100s in the comments if you're messing with me. Let me know something. Tell somebody to tell somebody. This Hip Hop Alumni with me, Chewy. He's shooting live on Facebook over there, so we got a couple of different angles in here. And then we also shooting for the podcast over here on YouTube. So we got like 3-4 different cameras running right now, y'all. So trying to make it work, trying to make it make sense. Okay, we looking good over there. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see it? Yeah.
Okay.
It's Click Business.
Okay, man. We back in the building, man. Like I said, man, we live right now, so we got to make sure that this shit goes right.
All day.
You feel me? So, man, let's get back into it. So you went and got the Spindle, man. You dumped out 1,000 of that song. And this is a song, an album. What is this
It's called
again?
Mathematics. It was one single.
Okay.
Called Mathematics.
Okay. And who was on that?
Me, Tiny 80, and Pistola.
Damn. And now, when you go and get this, is everybody grinding just as hard as you, or are you the one that's taking the CDs and hitting the streets?
I was always the one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Tiny 80 was pushing, don't get me wrong, but he was in and out, you know. Pistola ended up going down, doing something with a kickstand. So I was really the only one left.
Got you.
So I was like, I'm finna push.
Got you.
Because at the time, I was probably one of the weakest links on the track. But what I said was so vital, it was so true. I just hadn't really developed my style. Mm-hmm. But collectively, I knew the track had potential, so I pushed it, and I was like the stepping stone.
Got you. So what about the homie that's in jail now now he's finding out that, hey, I'm doing this shit. I'm doing this shit right now. I'm getting cracking. Did you tell him that, like, hey, we selling albums out here? We make this shit pop
all day for sure. So when he got out, he was super excited about the legwork that I had put in, and it just gave us that little stepping stone, you know.
Gotcha.
So the first thing I did, you know, brought him to the studio.
Yeah.
First thing I did when he got out, you know.
Gotcha. And how did he react to getting in the studio again?
Oh man, he's an animal. He was an animal. He was one of the coldest in Southeast at the time. He was just cold, man. I wish he would have got to do more music, but he was just kind of always in and out, you know.
Right.
Some of the dopest artists never really get to shine like that. But yeah, Tiny 80 growing up was one of the dopest in Paradise Hills for sure.
Got you. So now you doing this music thing, you pushing a couple albums and shit like this. When you start thinking 365 comes in the picture.
Yeah. So 365 came in a little bit later. That was in the Vegas days. And
Okay.
It started out as a magazine.
Okay.
And it eventually just spun off to the music because that's what I was doing anyway. So 365 means every day. Click means count, loot, and invest in quality, or constantly living an insane quest, because the game don't wait. Every single day it's a new challenge. It's a new journey.
Got you.
And you just got to be ready, man. Every single day counts.
Got you.
Ain't no downtime.
So talk about the magazine. What's this magazine about? What was the magazine?
The magazine was dope, to be honest. It was crazy. I had dropped the project 10 years ago. The anniversary's coming up in June, so I'm finna do like a 10-year anniversary, you know, for that one. It's called Inside the Mind.
Okay.
That's the one I brought everybody through. Busy Bone, King Sandman. It was just a dope project. You know, we did Married to the Music on that one.
Damn.
But so I had reached out to a couple big magazines. I reached out to like The Source.
Okay.
Hip Hop Weekly was new at the time, to Vibe, and they was all trying to tax me like commas, you know what I mean, just to hop in the magazine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I might as well just make my own magazine, because you know I'm always the type of person who's like, if they can do it, I can do it. You know?
Got you.
So I actually started my own magazine, cashed out like maybe $763 at the time, went through LegalZoom, bought the trademark, researched everything online, and I was just reaching out to my circle. Like Like I hit Tao nightclub, we got tied in with the red carpet, so they would call me and my photographer every red carpet. So we shot everybody from
Tao.
Snoop Dogg,
Tao
Kevin
where at?
Hart, Tao in Vegas.
Got you.
Snoop, Kevin Hart, everybody, like Kendra at the time from Playboy, anybody who was anybody, Ray Rice back before the thing, you know,
Right,
like
right, right,
everybody,
right.
Nas, like Ice Cube, like everybody we shot on the carpet.
Damn.
So when it came to the magazine, I was just reaching out to my network. Like I had Busy Bone and Steve Lobel on the cover. I just reached out and hit them. I had, you know, we got Snoop Dogg on the cover. It was cracking. It did real good things. It was blowing up. The problem is the reason I put the magazine out was to really push the independent artists at the time.
Right.
But they didn't want to invest in themselves. So it was becoming like I'm putting in all this legwork and like these dudes don't even want to invest. The people that's cashing out for ads and stuff is like mainstream dudes that I don't support, kind of like trash hip hop and all that.
Yeah.
So I still own the trademark. I just dissolved it after a little bit, you know, just let it go.
Gosh.
I could still bring it back if I wanted to, but it's so many other ways to get paid out here. It's not even worth my time right now.
I want to rewind on that story. You said that you hit up some magazines and they was gonna charge you some comments. So you said, fuck that.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do my own shit.
Period.
And I'm gonna be on the cover.
Period.
Why even a little article? I could be on the cover.
I'm doing 4-page spreads. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here?
Damn, people don't think like that, bro. That's
a
great thought, man. I tell people, man, you could take a little bit of money and spread it a long ways, man.
I'm saying. Hey, YouTube is crazy. That's free college right there.
Yeah.
Like last year in 2020, I put myself through real estate investing courses, you know? I'm not talking about to be an agent. I'm talking about to buy land, to acquire properties, you know what I mean?
And you learned this from YouTube?
All from YouTube, bro.
Crazy, bro.
I ain't got no real estate license.
Right.
But I own land. I own property. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I don't got no real estate license. I don't need one.
That's crazy. Have you ever worked with any major artists, bro?
Oh, yeah, for sure. A gang of them. Busy Bone, X-Rated, Cocaine, MC8, Spice One. Who else? Bizarre from D12 back when they was doing their thing.
Sheesh.
Doggy's Angels, Cognac.
Doggy's Angels, hold on.
Red Rum, Slip Capone, rest in peace.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure. I rock with the legends.
Damn.
DJ Michael 5000 Watts, Swisher House.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy. Working with these artists, how was it? How was it like being a 13, 14, starting from the tape deck in the trunk and then getting to work with some of these artists?
It was always an honor, man. Like, it was always cool. It's crazy how it happened, man, because it just, everything fell into place so smoothly.
Yeah.
It was almost like a movie, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, when you're growing up, you look at these dudes like they're idols, like they're, the people you want to be like. And then when you actually meet them, they just, when you grind so hard and you get on the level to where you can, share a blunt with them, crack a fifth with them, it's a whole different respect level.
Right.
So it ain't on no fan stuff. It's on like, what's up, bruh?
Some genuine shit.
This is what I want to do. This is the track I envisioned us to do. I'm going to do this. I want you to come in like this. And it was just like we really built together on a real collaborative effort, and it was always love. And because I do good business, everyone that I've ever done a track with, I'm still cool with. I don't burn no bridges,
Yeah.
So I got 10, 15-year relationships with legends, and it's always love,
It's crazy that you said that because I was watching an interview with the artist named Scar the other day.
Oh, yeah,
and he was on some YouTube shit, and he was talking about 10 years ago, 15 years ago when he met you, and you actually guided him on the path to start grinding and doing his thing. This is quotes from him.
Yeah,
I'm watching him say this shit, and I'm like, dude, signed to Mozzie and shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, that's how do you feel about that when it's you watching that and he's talking about you doing that?
It's always love, man. I helped a lot of artists over the years, and I do it out of love. I don't do it for anything else but love. Scar comes from the east side of Sacramento like me. I know how hard it is to make it out of that neighborhood because I made it out of that neighborhood, and it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
So when I first stumbled across him, I wanted to really just help him be the dopest artist he can be. Like he's from my side of town. He's from the east side, so I really stumbled across him. I knew his uncle back in the day too, so I kind of knew who he was.
Okay.
He said he wanted to get into the music, so I really just pushed him. You know what I mean? I helped him to put together a project called Stay Solid Stack Chips, and bro was just hungry. He reminded me of a young me, so I just pushed him, and now he's stuck with it. He ran with it. He's a great father. He's a dope artist. He's doing big things right now. And I love Lil Bruh. He's doing good things.
That's dope, man. Yeah, I saw that interview the other day, and I was like, Well, I don't know you, but I know him.
Feel me?
That's
Yeah,
tight, man. That's
yeah.
tight, man. That's super
It's
dope.
all love, yeah.
You got anything that you working on right now that you got?
Yeah, I got a couple things I'm juggling right now. So I
Okay.
got the Click Business EP.
Okay.
That's gonna be crazy. I got Scarface on the intro, which is gonna be some more stuff we got going.
Okay.
I'm working on a whole nother project that's on some like just real good summertime vibes.
Okay.
Just like 3-4 different EPs I'm juggling, a couple singles right now.
Damn, you working.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm taking advantage of this downtime, you know.
Right. I was gonna say something about that. So the 2020 gave us a lot of downtime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A lot of shit shut down. Where you from in San Diego or North California? Is any places that you grew up with shut down? Did anybody feel the
for
effects
sure.
of this shit?
A lot of mom and pop restaurants, some of my favorite spots shut down because of it. I be driving through town and just seeing a lot of businesses going out, and it's unfortunate too. So you just got to build your own memories, man. And you
Yeah.
have to, right now, if you're not hustling harder than you've ever hustled before, if you're not trying to turn yourself into a recession-proof brand, you will be swallowed up within the next 48 months. I will say that for sure. Probably 24 to be honest.
Damn.
Because if you flipping burgers, they got machines that can flip them for you.
Sheesh.
If you used to mop floors, they got machines that can mop them for you. If you used to drive forklifts, they have self-driving forklifts right now. So all hard labor eventually is going to be gone. You know what I mean? Except
Damn.
unloading trucks, which no one wants to do because it breaks your back anyway.
Right.
So you need to really build something right now, a 6-figure income that is a necessity and that can survive at least the next 5 to 10 years because the game is always going to change.
Yeah.
You'll never just build one thing that'll, build forever, but you can always have one formula and just put it in different places, you know?
Let's talk some shit outside of music. I
Let's
know this
go.
ain't the only thing you do.
Yeah.
What else you do?
Oh man, I do stocks heavy. I love stocks. I love the stock market. I'm chubby over there. I buy property, I'm basically, I haven't launched it officially just because I can't handle more than I have right now. But I actually started a company called 365 Financial Services.
Okay,
So
let's talk about that.
365 Financial Services basically is a financial education platform that shows people how to do everything, how to
Love it.
build your credit, like really understanding credit, how to creative ways to create capital to do what you need to do, how to buy properties if you don't have good credit.
Gotcha.
You can still do so many different things as long as you have certain people. So basically 365 is a bank. We
Right.
come through, I'm replacing the Wells Fargos and all that too, to
Gotcha.
where I can actually get you into a property, you know what I mean, without some crazy 10% down payment or something like that.
Got you. You're gonna try and figure that part of the game
I already got that part figured out as the code
Damn.
part. The problem is I can't scale it just yet. That's why I haven't launched a website.
Got you.
So I've already done a few things. Like I already do like one-on-one consultations for stocks and stuff like that, properties, real estate acquisition, all kind of stuff. Like I'm heavy in the finance game. A lot of people don't know that about me. But it's gonna be a crazy next 6 months. I will say that.
Damn.
The website, I'm just putting the finishing touches on it. But as I just need to find a couple more people that can handle business like I can handle business.
Right.
Because I've tried to scale up with the wrong people before.
Right.
And they don't know what real money is. They, you put them in a position, they make their first, 7 to 9 G's a month. They start just blowing it, doing stupid stuff.
Got you.
It's like you got to understand that if we're going to do business, it's nothing less than 6 figures, and we need to really stay focused.
Right.
I don't need you wilding out, powdering your nose, trying to fly to
Right.
Vegas every time you get a chance because you got a little chip in your pocket.
Right.
We need to make more. Okay, that was last month. What we doing this month?
Right. Being in the industry, that comes with the game, man.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Too many people I know are rappers. That's the problem. And rappers don't know how to spend money.
Yeah.
Rappers want to look rich. They don't want to be wealthy. They want to look rich.
Right. It's so much easier.
So much easier.
It's so
man.
much easier to look rich than to actually be wealthy.
It's crazy.
Man,
man.
wealth lasts a lot more than your lifetime.
I'm saying, man.
You know what
I'm saying.
That's
yeah.
a real thing.
All day.
That's a real thing. So stocks, man, you be fucking with the stocks on Robinhood, or you bigger than that, or what you fucking with though?
Yeah, I'm on Webull primarily, and then I have a backup account with Fidelity.
Okay.
I don't mess with Robinhood. Robinhood's cool, like if you're just trying to start out,
Okay.
like beginners. You know what I mean? It's
Got you.
It's like a Facebook for stocks.
Got you.
When you really know what you're doing and want to level up a little bit, you want to go to like a Webull or a Fidelity or something like that. Webull has a lot of tools for you, a lot of research options in there. There's a community
Hell yeah.
to where even if you're buying certain stocks, you can see comments from other people who also bought it, and you can find other similar stocks like that too.
Got you.
I found some big breadwinners in there just by buying certain stocks and seeing what other people are talking about.
When did you get into stocks?
Probably about 2.5 years ago. So I haven't been in there a whole lot. I wish
Okay.
I got in 10 years ago.
Okay.
But in the 2 years that I've got in, I'm done profitable.
You're knee deep in it.
Man, I'm up to my chin. You know what I mean? I'm doing the backstroke.
Yeah.
I'm going underwater, scuba diving. And
Yeah.
stocks, you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay. I like it,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
So what
playing
else?
with
What
it.
else? What else you got cooking right now, man?
Man, just being a great father, that's always important
Yes,
to
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. You are.
So basically, why I'm trying to scale these businesses up is so I can just have more of dad time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I go
yeah.
hard in the paint. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know it's not easy, especially for my wife. You know, I go hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to be able to spend a little bit more family time.
How do you?
But you have to do it while you're young is the problem, because there's going to come a time that I'm not going to be able to hustle like this.
Right.
And I need to make sure that my passive income
Right.
is bringing me at least 6 figures so I can comfortably, retire. Because
Right.
Social Security ain't going to be there for me.
Sheesh.
And even if it is, it ain't going to be able to support the type of life I'm living.
What do you think that's going to happen for these baby boomers that are getting a situation that none of us have ever had? They're getting $600 a month coming next month, and they're getting
Yep.
it for the next till they get $6,000. Then they're getting $1,200 little thing. It's almost like the economy's getting a little bit of extra chip without having to do any kind of things for it. Do you think that's going to like fuck people's mentality up to make money, or how do you think that's going to work?
It's slowing the hustle down for sure.
Okay.
Think about back last year when they were giving people the extra, I don't know what it was, maybe $600. Like if you're on unemployment,
Right.
they would give you an extra $600 per month. I don't know what it was.
Right.
Basically, people were making more money on unemployment than they were
Yeah.
working, so they didn't want jobs anymore. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So jobs that needed people were losing them left and right. And basically, this money ain't coming out of nowhere. Eventually, it's going to hit the fan.
Right.
This country is broke.
Right.
Like broke.
Right.
They don't just, they can print money, but at the same time, the more money they print, the less the dollar value goes down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
People
right.
don't pay attention, but every January, go look at what you were buying. Everything is, 3% higher than what it was. You might not pay attention to that in and out double. Last time you bought it was $3.85. Now it's $4.35. You
Right.
know, inflation, man, it's happening.
And even more than that, look at what your dollar's doing to the euro. If that motherfucker is going down, then you know your shit ain't going up.
Everything's connected. Circle of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything's connected, man.
So who brought you into stocks? How did you get into stocks? Did you
I want to say my little brother Shavar was doing stocks before I was.
Okay.
So he kind of introduced me to it.
Okay.
But I didn't really get in because my little brother, he's a gambler. He's a little more risky than me. You know.
So it was gambling for him.
Yeah. And he was good, but he's my little brother was the type of dude that would shake you out your paycheck at 14 years old.
Damn.
He used to shake my homies' whole checks. They come to me, Drayster, man, tell this nigga at least give me $10 so I can get some lunch. I said, nah, nigga, you lost your whole check. That's on you.
Yeah.
Bruh shook you up.
Yeah.
You got to know when to stop.
Yeah. That's funny. So he got into stocks and kind of
So
showed you
he
the
got
game.
into stocks, kind of told me a little bit, but I didn't really get into it yet. So then I got into, I met another dude who was real risky with it too. He was telling me about it. And eventually, it wasn't until I had a surplus of extra money that I was like, let me just play with this.
Got
like
you.
2.5 years ago,
Got you.
Stuff was going good. I'm dropping a gang of records. I got extra chip tucked to the side. I'm getting kind of bored, I'm like, let me try something new.
There you go.
So I got on Robinhood at the time, which
Got
that
you.
is definitely not a shout out because I don't mess with them no more. But
Like you said, it was the intro.
it's the intro.
Perfect for
and
beginning.
it showed me what I was doing, and I was profitable. I was like 20% on my chip.
Okay.
Which a savings account ain't gonna give you more than 1%. It's nothing.
That part.
You basically are letting them hold your money, lend it out. Every dollar you give them, they can lend out $10.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing what they want to do. Stocks, you got a lot more control. Yeah, you're investing in their businesses, but you're also sharing the profits with them.
Right.
So if I'm young, just stepping in and I'm receiving 20% off everything I put in, I'm doing something right.
Hell yeah.
One thing I know is business. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
hell yes.
I know music. I'm an artist,
Yeah.
but I'm a better businessman than I am an artist.
That's
a lot
yeah.
of people don't know that. So yeah, man.
So with the stocks and the music, man, do you find a passion in both, or is one more passionate than the other?
To be honest, music is my heart. I love music. It's my therapy. I don't talk to a lot of people about certain things, but I'll open up on a mic. You know what I mean?
Got you. It's kind of more of a release for you to do.
Music got me some of the most roughest times in life.
Okay.
No matter what happened in life, I could always put on some certain song, whether it's Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky, whether it's some Sade just to calm me down from doing something crazy. So music is the medicine.
Wow.
So even if music didn't pay, which it does, I would still do music because it's the medicine.
What
So stocks is just a very profitable tool that excites me. Some people play fantasy sports.
Yeah.
I play stocks.
Get your blood pumping.
They be like, "You play fantasy?" I say, "I play the stock market, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. I don't care
Yeah.
who's catching what.
Yeah.
What's the pot? $500? I ain't interested. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I
That's
ain't
right.
worried about it.
Was there anybody that got you into music outside of you, the brothers or cousins or pops or anything that did music in your
Just the
family?
legends, man. It was just the legends. Who really made me want to rap though was Busy Bone and Brother Lynch.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was around, my homie Cass from he's from Dago, but he lives in New York. He used to always get the cracking CDs.
Okay.
I was broke, so I would just come through with the tapes and dub them, you know.
Right.
So he would get everything, and I would just come dub all the stuff. So I used to start rapping all the Bone stuff. Busy was light skinned and crazy like me, so I kind of liked him a lot. He stood out to me. He was very unorthodox, you know.
Right.
Kind of E40ish, like no real style. I'm gonna do what I want. So, and then Brother Lynch being from my city was
Right.
the same way. So Busy made me want to rap. Lynch made me think it was possible because Sac is a very underground city.
Right.
And, you know, I just kind of put the two together and, you know, I made it make sense. But nobody personally, like, got me into music.
Got you.
I
Got you.
will say, though, this was later, though. I was already getting into music. My cousin, Ruthless, I used to drop him off at the studio sometime. He got me into a real studio, but I was already involved with the music
How
from
old were you when you got into the real studio?
probably like 18. You
Oh,
know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
So this was older.
Right.
Everything young, but everything before 18 was like mixtape
Street
stuff.
street
like
shit.
savage, like
Yeah.
horrible quality. Like you
It's
could
like-
hear the mic getting passed. You know what I
Right.
mean?
He said you could hear the mic
Yeah.
getting passed.
It was literally a mic on a cord plugged into a boom box. We would hit play on a B side of a CD that was on repeat, and we would just pass the mic around. That's how we
Man,
did it.
I love them.
No
days.
organization. I love them days too.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to talk about myself too much, but we was in a bathroom. We would start in
Yeah.
a bathroom
Yeah.
with the boo box coming in, with the cord coming
Oh,
in, with
yeah,
the
yeah,
microphone
yeah.
coming in, and just because it was the tightest. We thought it sounded good with the reverb and all that other
Yeah,
shit.
you had that little
yeah,
echo in
yeah,
there.
man. We thought we was doing
Yeah.
something, man. Sheesh.
Gave
So,
you them effects that you couldn't afford at the time.
right.
You know?
So
Yeah.
I know when you listen to your voice at 18 in a real studio, it had to sound a little bit different, and
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
hold on, what's this now?
That woke me up.
Yeah,
When I first heard myself on wax, like for reals, I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm feeling this.
Okay.
This is different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
and then they start putting little effects on there. I'm like, okay, this is real. This is on that next level stuff.
Yeah, I'm in a studio.
So now I'm like, I feel the energy too.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first time I stepped into a real studio too, they knew who I was just from freestyling out in the streets and little mixtapes circulating. I'm talking cassettes, no CDs.
Yeah,
So this dude from the Brims asked me to get on the track with him.
yeah.
And it was called Sacktown and Dago. It was me, him, and Ruthless, I want to say. Maybe one more cat on there. I don't even remember. I scribbled down like a whole page of bars. I didn't even know what a 16 was, you know. Scribbled that down, spit the whole thing, like bled through the hook. I ain't know no organized nothing.
Right.
But it was so dope. They was like, that's hard. But
Yeah.
you don't want to do a hook or nothing like that.
It was just straight through.
Straight bars. I know like the format, you know, the
Yeah,
16s,
yeah, yeah.
the 8s. It meant nothing to me.
Yeah.
So I just eventually started learning, you know, listening. I could take constructive criticism well.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
As long as it's coming from a good place and you ain't just hating, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Trust
right.
me, I want it. Like, bring
Right,
it to me.
right.
Tell me something.
So how did that track come about? The Sac to Dago. How did you guys do with that track?
It was dope, man. We made a lot of noise with that one, too. That's another one we probably pressed 400 copies and just bled out in the streets.
Hell yeah.
When I used to press them, it said my name, my phone number, and it says smoke an ounce to this. I wrote it on every CD
What was that about? Why did you say that?
because we was blowing stupid tree back then, you know? And we would literally, this was back when Tree was like,
With the seeds in it?
yeah, man. So You would literally someday smoke a whole ounce.
I feel you, bro. I feel
Like
you.
you can get chronic here and there, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like it is now where everything is.
Nobody's paying
fire.
320 back in
Nah,
those days. That was like
Nah.
500 now.
Yeah, we grabbing peas for the low ski and
Yeah.
smoking in a week and a half. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So growing up in the music and doing that, man, you see you doing anything for 365 as far as looking for artists, or are you looking for artists or building that kind of
It's
thing
not
up?
as far as putting an artist on a label, but I'm always looking to put out new music on artists. So
Okay.
basically,
Explain that.
365 Click Music is a distribution platform.
Got you.
So I won't sign an artist, but I will put out a project on this artist, a couple singles. You know what I mean? I will bring him into the Click, and we'll always work together and do stuff like that.
For the independent artists that don't understand this part of the game, explain what that is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this: you don't want a record deal right now because you're not gonna get the good end of the stick. They're gonna get, if you're good enough to get an advance, which you're probably not because it takes a couple 100,000 streams and all that. There's going to be a high interest rate on that. So look at it as a big loan. You know, it's not just giving you $1 million because you're dope. It's giving you $1 million because I think I can make $10 million off you, and I'm going
Right.
to charge you 50% on this on the back end. When if you got your credit together, you can go get maybe a $50,000 loan for 5% APR, and that's really all you need because you can build a home studio for $4,000.
Hello.
Pay an engineer
Hello.
$50 an hour to come through and really give you that sound because they're going to put you in a $300 an hour studio and just let you smoke all day and run up that clock.
Because that's a write-off for them.
Exactly. That's right off for them, but not for you.
Yeah.
So what I do is a lot better. I give artists what I would want someone to give me, which is distribution opportunity. So basically, if you come to me, you're a dope artist. I like your style. I might want to put a couple singles out on you. I'll give you a favorable split to where we'll always make money together off the music we put out together. You're not
Gotcha.
signed to me. If you go off and sign some record deal, you don't owe me some percentage. Now, if
Gotcha.
you choose to give me something, that's love and that's respect because you know I helped get you there, but you don't owe me anything. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah.
And would you do that project based, or would it be like 5 albums? How would you approach that?
Never that. I usually do singles and EPs right now
Got you.
because in order to put out an album, you got to have a nice buzz. We're not
yeah.
in that. We're not in that generation right now. We grew up in the albums time,
Right,
to where
right,
you
right.
had to drop an album. You drop a single, they like,
are you
okay,
doing?
when's the album dropping?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you got to drop these singles. You know what I mean? You got to get visuals cracking. You know, if you're really trying to get towards that that point, you know what I mean? You got to build the fan base. You got to make sure that people actually want to pay to either see you, wear your clothes, shake your hand, see you perform. Live performance is everything too.
Yeah.
So when it comes to people that are just buying fake streams and stuff like that, you might look good online, but when you get booked for a show
Yeah.
and 3 people show up,
Yeah.
oh, you ain't never getting booked again at that venue.
Right.
Because your Spotify says you got 100,000 listeners.
Right.
Your most popular city is supposed to be Los Angeles. I booked you in Los Angeles and 3 people showed up and mentioned your name.
Right.
So everything you got is fake.
Right.
And
that's,
now
that's tough.
you low-key can get blackballed in that city.
Yeah.
So I just want to, when I do business with artists, I make sure that we going to make money together. We're going to build your brand together. But we're contributing to the sport of either hip-hop or R&B.
Right.
Yeah.
So 2021 is here, man. I always like to wait before I make you do some goals. I'm gonna do some random shit because it's the
Let's
random
do it,
podcast
man.
show,
Let's
man.
do it.
To make people think some weird shit.
Let's do it.
Up or down?
Up or down as far as?
Just
Up.
Okay.
I'm worried about what's on the ground.
Okay. Left or right?
Right.
Okay. Blue or red?
Blue.
5 or 10?
10.
7 or 21?
21.
Okay. All right. Why'd you go with the higher numbers?
Because I'm all about, creating, making more, multiplication, mathematics,
Okay.
You want $7, you want $21.
Okay. So you was thinking money right there.
Money all the time. I'm
Okay.
thinking money. I'm thinking property. I'm thinking shares. I'm
Okay.
thinking
Okay.
tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I like to, man, make people get 6 to 8 months, man. Come up with a goal. You feel
Okay.
me? And let's see if
Yeah.
we can crush that goal in 6 to 8
do it.
months.
Let's do it.
Give me a goal.
Well, it's 2021. I've already bought 1 property this year. I want to have 2 more properties locked in. And in 6 to 8 months, maybe 15K stocks profits from this year alone.
Damn.
And let's call it 2 EPs, 3 singles.
Sheesh.
Let's tie it all in. Let's go hard this year.
Two more lands. 15K profit.
Yeah,
2 EPs and a single.
3 singles.
3 singles. Good God, this guy.
Let's put the 3 on it.
Yeah, let's put a 3 on that thing. You feel me? That's
yeah.
right, man. Well, shit, man. You want to give anybody these shout outs? We're live.
Man, let's do it right here. I want to give a shout out to the 365 Click, all the producers I'm working with right now. Man, my engineers, everybody who's really supporting my music, everybody who's rocking the apparel. I really appreciate it because everything is independent. So when you order something, I see your name, email, everything, and I have you locked in. And I'm the type of dude that I'll randomly just send you stuff from time to time too because
Dope.
I appreciate it. You know,
Dope.
I'm not so big when it comes to the merch that you're one of 100,000. I might only ship 50 orders in a month. So
Right.
I can pay attention to all 50 of you.
Right.
And let's say I get some new masking. I'm just going to drop random 15 of them to somebody, you know?
Right.
We just got the keychains. I'm always trying to just keep people rocking and repping, man.
That's
so
cool, man.
shout out to my family. Shout out to my youngest son who's doing music right now.
Hello.
Shout out to the Random Podcast. Shout out to Sacktown, Jago, and every independent artist out here getting it, man. That's what I
Where
got.
can they find you? Where you want?
At Y Dresta on everything. Y Dresta on every single music platform from here to Egypt. And we rocking, you know.
Is there any underscores or anything like that?
I
or-
try to keep it simple. No
Okay.
dashes, nothing. YDRESTA. So
Boom.
at YDRESTA. If you're looking for my name in like a Google search, it's Y-DRESTA. And you're going to see everything and some.
Boom, man. Well, shit, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate
Okay,
your grind,
man. I
man.
appreciate you as
I think this
well,
was
man.
cool, man. I think I might do the live thing sometimes,
Let's
man.
rock with it. You know
Man,
what
I
mean?
like this.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
All right, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Let's get it. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it.